If I don't teach them and I don't prepare the next generation, then we go back to the projects. Yeah. I tell people all the time, right? You got people around you that take all these chances. They'll put 20 to life and invest that type of time in trying to get out of jail and get incarcerated and stuff like that, right? But they wouldn't put 3, 4, 5 years to invest in building a business, going to college, doing something. So I'm going to prepare them. That's what they're going to know about me, saying, you know what? I'm not just going to give you nothing now, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you. I'm going to prepare you so now you could keep this going. And so we don't educate the next generation. They're going to know, well, my grandfather's the one that made sure that we educated enough and we prepared to be able to do whatever we want to do. And so I think that's the problem that we have. Like, we're not prepared. We always got to go ask somebody to help us.
Yeah.
But they're only doing the things that they was taught. If we don't pass wisdom down, because the Bible say pray for wisdom, it ain't say pray for money.
That's right.
So I'm doing them an injustice if we just talking about money, because they're going to lose it, right? But if I don't prepare the next generation, then we go back to the project. And that's what I fear. That's why education and teaching hard work is so important, because we always say keep the faith.
Yeah.
They say all the time keep the faith, but faith without work is dead. And so I want to make sure that my generation and the next generation after me know that we worked for what we have.
That's powerful.
And so I think a lot of us is living that entitlement life. And so I think we raising kids like that. I don't want to do that.
No, you won't. You on the path to change the game. There's no way that 2 Jewish men would stand on this stage for an hour
Yes.
and not talk about Israel.
Yes.
2 men from Ireland wouldn't talk about the Irish economy. What do black businesses need to talk about in terms of doing business globally?
Yeah, I think we have to stop just trying to build black brands. So we got to create products for everybody. They don't create products for us, they create it for everybody. And so we're going to go globally, even though we know that when you talk about diversity, we at the short end of the stick. Is not many people look like us, even Fortune 500 CEOs, right? We make 1/10 of 1%. But we have to start thinking about everybody. And so when I create a product or a brand, I'm creating for everybody, whites, blacks, Asians, Latinos, but I'm going to say, oh, you know what? But this is important for people that look like us, because they normally don't see that. We don't create family brands. So think about it, when you look at Kellogg's, you look at Gucci, you look at Versace, these are all family last names. So we need to start thinking, how many family brands are we going to create? And that's how we create those legacies and be able to pass that down. So the more family brands we create, and stop thinking that I want to do just black business. Think about it, y'all. We don't make up the entire world. So if we start thinking, how can I create my product that is for everybody? Yeah. And so that's what I want to do. I want to create products for everybody, not just us. But I want it to be owned by us.
Yeah, it's powerful. One of the blessings or the benefits we got out of COVID-19 is people learned how to do business online.
Yes.
And I want you to talk a moment on how do you build it online. When you first started out, you was promoting music in the record cover about other artists.
Yes.
So how do we use TikTok and Instagram to try to cultivate your business?
So I think, like, when I started out, right, so I use my CDs to promote everything that I have. I promote it in, so don't be afraid. Every moment you get to market your products and your brands. And I think with social media and the internet now, you could do the same thing. I think all we want to do is show, oh, I'm doing this. But what about the other things that you have? So they thinking 10 steps ahead of us. We got to stop playing checkers and start playing chess. Wow. And so the social media and the internet is giving us that capability with the technology. Because think about it right now. They are programming robots. We still thinking about a computer. The cars are driving themselves right now.
Right.
Right? Well, we looking around filming it, but how many of us making it? We got our phones, like, oh, that car driving by itself. Wait up, bro. What a black man car that's driving by itself? We got to start creating things. So I tell people all the time, if we don't create the future, then now, because a lot of us done created these things to be a part of that, but then we don't have our business together. So I tell people all the time, we get mad because we don't have our business, we don't have stuff trademarked, we don't have none of these things, and then they take it, and then, because I look at, right, the guy that created the cookies, Famous Amos.
Yeah.
How could we take $1 million from us for a cookie deal, and then they go sell that cookie to somebody else for $51 million. And Famous, before he passed, he was broke. Then the person who they sold it for $51 million go sell it for $1.6 billion. So we have to know our value. How could we go buy the same cookie from them but wouldn't buy it from us?
Wow.
So we have to stop treating each other like this. Why we're not supporting us? Yeah. So think about, I show people, I could make the same cereal they make, but you know, we gonna say, oh, P, your cereal got sugar in it. Their cereal has sugar in it 100 years. No, let's be honest. Now, if you want some healthy cereal, I got healthy cereal for you too, but you got to allow me to grow. But don't make me out the bad guy when you still gonna go buy the stuff from them. We ain't stopped none of their business, but we gonna stop our business. P, you pause not doing what? You gonna buy my potato chips, you gonna buy their potato chip. Mine's got more flavor.
It does.
Let's be honest.
It does.
But you're going to find an excuse for me to, Pete, because you see as a black man doing this? You don't want to see us do this on our own, so it'd be nice if I was just marketing, promoting, and take a 10% deal from them. You'll be happy for me. Because you'll say, oh, yeah, you know, P made $10 million. But you don't want me to go feed the culture, the community, because if we was gonna make $10 million from them, what about us making $200 million? Well, now we could help more people.
That's powerful. You are a rapper, executive, cereal maker, potato chip maker, ramen noodle maker. Yeah. Now you're getting ready to do electric cars, and now you got a book out. I want you to talk just for a moment on the 5 P's to wealth.
Yeah, so when you talk about the 5 P's of wealth, I want people to understand that to me, the most important prosperity in knowing that God didn't put us on this earth to be poor. Mm. And so everybody think just because you're in church, you're supposed to be poor. No, because you know when we get to heaven, we're going to have everything that we need, right? Right. But why can't we have some of the things to help our people while we're here? That's right. And that's investing into our business, our brands, also preparing your mind. But I just think that what you got to realize, what I'm teaching people is that you got to have passion about what you do. And if you have passion, then you're going to do the right thing. Right. And so, but you also have to have a plan, because a lot of people don't have a plan, then they plan to fail. And I think the problem is with us, we don't want to learn from other people that they made the mistakes, because this book ain't just about success. This book about how many failures I done had. I'm not just gonna talk about, oh yeah, Master P, I got all this nice stuff. No, I was hungry before. Yeah. I lived in the worst of the places, right? But I didn't use that as an excuse. So I want to show our people and give them the blueprint on this of wealth. I want people to see what I've been through, the changes I needed to make in my life, and also the people that I have around me that are experts. Because it's not just about me, it's about having a good team. And so when you have a great team around you, when I created this book with Tiana Johnson, where's she at?
Right here.
This a woman, I have a black woman to take this journey with me is so important, because, you know, I want to just be from both perspectives. I want our people to know that we can do this and have strong women around you, strong other people around you that can make a difference. And so we work hard. So we don't just sit around and say, hey, just because I'm Master P. And I know people say, oh, well, people always tell me all the time, well, P, you're successful now, you could do it. I don't want to hear that. Yeah. Those excuses, I always wasn't successful. Y'all know, y'all seen the grind. Nobody believed in me. When I first got in the music business, they called me Mr. P, the country singer. No, for real. I was on the road with Tupac because they think I'm from the South. I get a white dude my thing and say I'm about to come up and perform. He like, oh, Mr. P, the country singer from New Orleans about to come on the stage. I say, sir, I really do hip-hop music. And so we got to stop thinking that it was just all peaches and cream for me. Yeah. And so I learned the music business from the business side of this. So that's why I'm still here. Because most people that got into the music business, they just want to be a rapper. I never wanted to just be a rapper. I opened up a retail record store at 19 years old. I couldn't even buy the music because I had to tell the guy that I was buying my music from the distributor, oh, I was 19, this my daddy's store.
Wow.
I couldn't have a store unless you was 21.
Wow.
Because of the music and the things that you was buying. So I had to walk in there and say, this is my daddy's store. And they believed it.
Now you daddy.
But I want y'all to know, right? I don't want y'all to think that my life was just that perfect now that you see where I'm at.
Right.
And it's still not, right? But I put my trust and faith in God. And like I told y'all, when you put your trust and faith in God and you keep going, you got a bigger reason, a bigger vision. People are not going to see your vision. So people are going to look at you like you crazy when you say, hey, man, I'm about to go build this house. They're like, man, you ain't going to build it. You ain't got the money.
Right.
You don't need the money when you put in the work in and you put your faith in God.
That's powerful.
The money going to get to you. Think about it, Pastor, the people that's in here to keep this church going, sometimes you probably don't know where the money going to come from.
All the time. Until you walked in.